other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. It's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other. No, sir. I was just psychoanalyzed, and they found out that I really was the nut. I was standing on the brink, I had a funny kink. At night, instead of counting sheep, I was counting mink. I had the handsomest psychiatrist. He was daring, he was charming, he was tall. He had a lovely blue divan, he was every inch a man, and it didn't hurt a bit as I recall. He turned the lights down low, and then he asked me questions. I gave him all the answers, and even some suggestions. He probed for my subconscious, but he didn't find it. He said, tell me what you're thinking. I said, let's go out and get stinking. He said, madam, I wonder how he meant that. You've got a psychosis, and neurosis might set in quick. He said, you're standing on the verge of the ultimate urge. I said, doctor, you mean I'm sick? He said, you've got a split personality, split personality, split personality. I had to think about that one. I said, if it's split, then you did it, 'cause it was good as new when I came in here. He said, you must learn to love everybody, love everybody. I said, I got a sister like that. Her case comes up next week. Then he played some sexy music, and he asked about my old flame. I said one was short and one was long. I can't remember names. It all began, dear doctor, when I was a freshman at old PU. In the yearbook they voted me the girl most likely to. And I did. I fell for a musician, it went from bad to worse. He was only good for 2 choruses and 1 verse. And then came that inventor with his wonderful remedies. He invented the most terrific cure, now he's looking for the disease. The next time I got married to a guy who practiced law, I found out on our wedding night he needed to practice some more. I said, doctor, doctor, help me if you can. He said, you don't need a doctor, what you need is a man. I said, well, I was just psychoanalyzed, and now I really know the score. The Yanks are leading, 25 consultations, each one better than the one before. I had mumbo, 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 way down below my combo. I had tooly, ooly, dooly of the toes. I had schizophrenia, monomania, even Pennsylvania. and it cost me a hell of a lot of dough. I was just psychoanalyzed. I don't know if I'm glad that I did. Since I got the treatment, oh brother, I don't know one couch from another. I'm a crazy. Here's where I get the pain mixed up. I smear kid.
Brauchst nur musikalisch zu sein, dann fängst auch du sie alle dir ein. Die kleinen Mädchen mit dem Tick, für die Musik, für die Musik. Die kleinen Mädchen mit dem Tick, für die Musik, für die Musik. Daisy, crazy Daisy, rufen Timmy und Tom, wenn ich komm. Daisy, crazy Daisy, haben beide galant mich genannt. Sie tun mir alles an, was ein junger Mann nur aus Liebe tun kann. Und sagen Daisy, crazy Daisy, bleib für immer mir nah und sagen ja.
Virginia, the pride of my heart, I love you so dearly, from you I'll never part. Always so tender to you I'll be true, Virginia, love must do. Gentlemen, be seated. Say, Mr. Porter, the last time I saw your brother, he had just landed from a fishing trip. Well, were there any fish lying about him? Well, no, but he was lying about the fish. Oh. Say, he looked awful funny that day. Does he drink much? That's his business. Well, I know, but ain't he got no other business? Yes, sir, he's a chauffeur. Well, now, can you tell me what a chauffeur is? I don't believe I can. Can you? Why, certainly. A chauffeur is a man that's smart enough to run an automobile, but he's wise enough not to own one. Say, Harry, where's your cousin Bob now? What, didn't you hear about Bob? Why, no. Well, Bob's dead. Dead? That's too bad. What were his last words? He didn't have no last words. How was that? Well, his wife was with him to the laugh. Mr. Stanley will sing, I can't find another girl like you. In woodland dells where beauty dwells and birds and flowers woo, 'tis there I wander all alone, and then I dream of you. Your girlish grace, your childish face, and those big eyes of blue. No matter where, I can't find there another girl like you. The rose is red, the violet blue, but none so sweet as you. Your golden hair, your eyes so fair, they speak of love so true. My shady notes are babbling through, no matter where I go. In all this world, I cannot find another girl like you.
She wears her hair in a ponytail, ponytail.
With a little yellow ribbon.
Oh, she wears her hair in a ponytail, that little darling of mine. And on her feet there are saddle shoes, saddle shoes.
And a pair of bobby socks.
I said that on her feet there are saddle shoes, that little darling of mine. I love the way she wears her bright green sweater with a pretty little string of pearls. I tell you, boy, there's just none better in this whole wide world of girls. She wears her hair in a ponytail, ponytail.
With a little yellow ribbon.
Oh, she wears her hair in a ponytail, that little darling of mine. Ponytail, ponytail. Saddle shoes, that little darling of mine. I love the way she wears a bright green sweater with a pretty little string of pearls. I tell you, boy, there's just none better in this whole wide world of girls. She wears her hair in a ponytail, ponytail.
With a little yellow ribbon.
Oh, she wears her hair in a ponytail, that little darling of mine, that little darling of mine.
was a September night on the cold, briny deep. A great submarine sailed along. 'Twas the S-51 gliding on through the waves with a crew that was faithful and strong. As they sailed on their way, they were thinking of home and the loved ones they left on the shore. Not once did they dream on that last fatal ride they'd never be home anymore. Then out of the night came a great massive ship speeding along through the tide. Then she struck with a crash and the S-51 was sunk with a hole in her side. Her brave crew was trapped with no chance for their lives as they sunk to the cold ocean bed. Only 3 men were saved from a deep ocean grave, while the rest of them lay cold and dead. Then the great rescue ship, they were rushed from the port. They worked night and day, all in vain. For the great submarine had been laid to her rest, and her brave crew will never sail again. There's a lesson to learn from this story so sad. We know not what fate may befall, and we should be right with our Maker above, for we cannot tell when he'll fall.
The reason I'm sliddled that I look like a sawed-off run. I can't quit grunting and I've had it all my life. I can't quit grunting and I've had it all my life. And to make things worse, I married me a grunting wife. This doggone grunting is driving me insane. This doggone grunting is driving me insane. Everywhere I go, grunt's my middle name. You eat all the pig and you just left me the grunt. You eat all the pig and you just left me the grunt. That's the reason I'm so little that I look like a sawed-off run.
your fortune, said a gypsy. I'll read it in the stars above, for in the starry skies are written the mysteries of life and love. Now I will tell you what your fate will be. I gaze into the distant future and find the answer there for you. You'll meet a tall and dark-haired stranger who'll steal your heart away from you. To see a gypsy fortune teller, to see if she could tell me of my fate. I went to see a gypsy fortune teller. Too late, too late. She told me I'd already found my true love, and like a fool I let it slip away. And now I'd go on searching for my true love. Too late, too late. She told me the gods of love were angry. The precious gift they'd given me was gone. They give true love but once in every lifetime. Then they move on, they must move on. So if you know that you have found your true love, then listen to the story of my fate. Or you may see a gypsy fortune teller. Too late, too late. So if you know that you have found your true love, then listen to the story of my fate. Or you may see a gypsy fortune teller. Too late, too late.
You got me running.
Yeah, yeah, baby. My heart is beating. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think you got me falling in love.
You must have been a teacher for Cupid, 'cause I never felt this way before. I never knew love could be this way
until the day I knocked on the door. You got me running.
Yeah, 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 yeah. My heart is beating. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think you got me falling in love.
I wake up crying in the morning about something I might have said. The tears run down my pillow
and the blues all around my head. You got me running. got me falling in love. Everybody's wondering, my darling, how I changed from a lion to a lamb. If they ever got the loving, baby, I'm sure they would understand. You got me running. Yeah, yeah, baby. My head is spinning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you got me falling in love. Yeah, 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 yeah. My heart is beating. My nerves are running. Wow, 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 child.
Fiddler, fiddler, play for me. Make your fiddle sing, sing. Every boy and girl you see dances round the ring, ring. Fiddler, fiddler, play for me. Make your fiddle sing, sing. Every boy and girl you see dances round the ring, ring. Pussycat will dance with you. Pussy's good at turning. I shall dance with Pussy too while our Pussy's learning. Pussycat will dance with you. Pussy's good at turning. I shall dance with Pussy too while our Pussy's learning.
big gorilla, a woman killer, and I ought to know. He mistreats me, knocks and beats me, still I love him so, 'cause he's got that something that I need so bad. Every morning, when day is dawning, I get so doggone scared that he'll wake me. He might shake me until I lose my head. He's got that something that I need so bad. It's so distressing, keeps me guessing, holds my breath so long. Oh, my sweetness, he knows my weakness. He's so big and strong. He's got that something that I need so bad. You hear me saying? He keeps me weighing 110. His devotion and slow motion keeps me awful thin. He's got that something that I need so bad. When he sights me, he may bite me. Got his habits on. His eyes gleaming, and I start screaming. When my love comes down, he's got that something that I need so bad. His nerves are steady, he's always ready, that big gorilla man. He loves a whole lot, and I use all he's got like no other can. He's got that something that I need so bad. Really, really, really.
It's a cannonball yodel coming round the mountainside. Hear that cannonball yodel heading for a prairie ride. She just left the high Rockies and she's headed out to Butte. Coming out of that tunnel, giving out a yodel toot. It's a farmer's cold shovel, keeps her whistle bright and clear. Going 90 miles an hour, I'm a happy engineer. It's a cannonball yodel and it's right in tune today. Coming out of that mountain, a singing all the way. It's a cannonball yodel coming at you mighty fast. Hear it roar through that canyon, that's her echo she just passed. It's a cannonball yodel going up and down the grade. That cannonball yodel with the mountain serenade. Whee!